In the responsorial psalm we just listened to, the psalmist was blessing the Lord who lives forever. And I think it is the right message for the world we live in today. The world filled with hunger, war, destruction from all corners of the earth, and all manner of atrocities. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to believers if God still exists, if God still lives, if God actually watches what happens. So, but the responsorial psalm is telling us today, blessed be God who lives. Actually, God still exists. God still lives among us. And that was the message of the prophet Ezra in the first reading, narrating how God saved them from captivity, how God saved the Israelites from dissolution, and all of the things Israelites suffered, from shame, from sword, from warring nations. In his word, Ezra said, God has not forgotten us in our slavery. Those were the words of Prophet Ezra. God has not forgotten us, and he has brought us back to his temple, and he has found us shelter and safety in Judah and in Jerusalem. I think that is what will give us hope at this point, because even if the world is going crazy, the Lord still lives. And in the gospel we saw Jesus telling the disciples, one will begin to ask, why would Jesus send out his disciples to go and preach the good news and ask them not to go out with spare tunic, not to go with bread, not to go with any extra thing to help them in the mission? And I think what Jesus was trying to pass there as a message is to let us know that we should continue to trust in him. All of us seated here, all of us Christians are Christ faithful. We are Christ disciples. All of us are on mission. And with the message of the first reading and this, the world is going crazy. The world is going warring everywhere. And God still expects us to trust him, even in the confusion in the world. God wants us to keep trusting him, even when the situation has gone worse. In our own personal lives, we have reasons to say God does not exist. God has forgotten me, just like the Israelites called out today. But it is a call for all of us to renew our trust in God, because like Ezra, God watches and God can still save us, because he lives forever.